You need some salt. You need some salt. Y'all see how much salt I put in there? Salt in the noodles. Salt in the sauce. Salt in the chicken. Look at him, y'all. Look at where is it?
Damn, my diamonds cold. Damn, my golden clothes. Walking in, it's a show. Walking in, it's a show. Flashlight, ooh. Flashlight, ooh. Flashlight, ooh. Yo.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to Broke Dinner 101, episode 2. So today I'm going to be making chicken Alfredo. So we're going to have some spinach, some bell pepper, some garlic, some onion, and some chicken, of course. So I've already cut up my onions, bell peppers, and garlic, and I'm about to heat up my pot here, and I'm about to put some butter in there, put in my vegetables, and I'm gonna season my chicken, cut it up, put that in there as well. And I'll be back when everything is in the pot. I put the smallest piece of butter in here, and I'm about to just put it on there and let it saute for a little bit. And I'm putting this on low heat so it doesn't burn it. And I'm gonna be like stirring it occasionally. And I've already boiled some water and put some noodles in there. So now I'm about to just season my chicken and then cut it up and put it inside there so we can cook the meat. So today I will be using chicken breast. And I think I'm gonna use 2 pieces. And I'm gonna have 3 pieces left. And I got the chicken for $8.73. So I'm saving that for later. Alright, so I have my 2 pieces of chicken breast here. I'm gonna season it with some onion powder, some garlic powder, some black pepper, and some salt. And that's all I will be using. And I'm gonna season it front to back, and then I'm gonna cut it up into small pieces. Or like, you know, nice size pieces. I don't want no big old chunks inside my pasta. You want that? That's cool for you, girl. You go get it, girlfriend. When it comes to salt, always put it in your hand. You don't want to just sprinkle it. From what I was told, you don't ever want to just sprinkle it on there, because when you sprinkle it, you can't see it, or how much MSG you put on your food. So I'm about to put that much and sprinkle it. And now I'm gonna use this and season it front to back. Okay. Alright, so this is how my chicken looks. And now I'm about to just cut it up. Alright, so you see how when I cut the meat up, the insides aren't seasoned? Basically what I'm about to do is massage all the seasonings in there so everything is fully coated. And this is gonna be so delicious. So my vegetables are in here. They're a pretty color. They're starting to get a little toasted. So I'm about to throw this meat in there now. And I'm gonna show you what the pot looks like in a second. Alright, so this is how my onions, my garlic, and my bell pepper looks. So now that it's this color, I'm about to let it cook just a tad bit more. And basically what I'm doing is I'm basically softening this. So I'm cooking it, but not all the way. So it's not like mushy. Like I still want it to have like a crunchy flavor. And in this pot right here, I have the boiled water and my noodles. And I'm about to add a little salt to it just so the noodles have some flavor as well. And I'm gonna put a little bit, like that much. I'm gonna put that much salt in it. No, I lied. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I'm gonna put that much. I also heated up my fire on here so it can kind of cook a little faster. Ready to get it started. This smells so good. So when your bell peppers, your onion, and your garlic turn like a golden brown color, now's the time that I'm about to start putting my chicken in there so I can start cooking that. So this is what my chicken looks like. And I'm about to just put it in there. Alright, so my water, my noodles are just about done. And you know your noodles are done when they're like big, like they have expanded. You'll just know. And if anything, honestly, you could just try your noodles. I always try my noodles. Like if I'm always like, oh, I don't know, try your food, always. So I have my big old $2 garlic bread, and I'm about to just put this in the oven while I cook. So I have my chicken in here cooking. I'm about to add a little bit of butter, throw it in there, and that's gonna be more flavor. So I'm about to put that much butter, and that's it. I'm gonna let it cook. And before my chicken gets fully done cooking, I'm gonna put my Alfredo sauce or my pesto sauce in there. And this is the one that I highly, highly, highly recommend. This one is super bomb. I've had the lower end ones, and honestly, it pays. This is like probably like $6. But it lasts you a long time, and it's very good in flavor. Very good in flavor. And I'll put everything in the description box of like what I've used in there. All inside my food. So if y'all ever go shopping, y'all can get the same ones that I'm using. Alright, let me drain my noodles. I'm going to turn my heat down because I don't want to burn this. And while the chicken is like this, I'm going to add 3 scoops of this. Or maybe 2, we'll see. 1, 2. I'm going to add 3. 3. Alright. So there goes 3 scoops of that. And I'm basically coating the chicken with it so the chicken can have the flavor. It could absorb it while it's cooking. And while this is doing that, I'm gonna drain my noodles and get this out the way. Alright, so now I'm gonna add my Classico Alfredo sauce. And this is roasted garlic Alfredo. And I have 2 jars. So I'm just adding this in there. I'm gonna go ahead and add both jars. And it still has sauce in here, like all around the sides and stuff. So I'm gonna put some milk in both the jars, shake it, and pour it in here. And I'm only gonna add like a little bit of milk. I'm not gonna add a lot. Here goes one. And then, let me get this other one. Alright, and here goes 2. Alright, so I'm going to turn my fire back up just a little bit. I'm going to stir this in here. And it's going to be this pretty like cream color. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. Now this is where I usually add more seasoning. So I know like how it's going to pretty much taste when I coat the pasta noodles in here. But before I do that, I'm going to add my spinach in here. And you can add fresh or frozen spinach. I'm going to use frozen spinach today. These are at Food for Less or pretty much any grocery store for like $1. So that's why I usually get them. And these are the chopped spinach. So they come in like bite-sized pieces. Or like, you know, chopped up pieces. I'm going to go ahead and add the whole bag of that in here. And spinach takes like 2 seconds to cook. So this part is optional. I'm going to be adding some crushed red peppers because I want a little bit of spice in there. Ooh, it's not coming out. So I turned it down a little bit too low, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn my fire right back up so it could cook. So now that I have my sauce in here, I have my chicken, my bell peppers, my garlic, and my spinach. Now I'm gonna try my sauce to see how it tastes. So I'm gonna add more salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, whatever I may need. So I make sure the flavor is here when we're eating it. That's exactly what I'm gonna add. So I usually just try the back of the spoon. So I am gonna add a little bit more salt and black pepper. And again, I'm putting the salt in my hand, so I know exactly how much I'm putting in there. And I'm drizzling it in there. I'm also gonna add some oregano. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna be adding some oregano. And I'm gonna repeat the same process till I get the best tasting results that I want. And you could add whatever seasons you feel like you would like in here. You could substitute whatever seasonings. It's totally on to you and your taste buds. So that's perfect. That is perfect. And I'm gonna check on my garlic bread because I don't want to burn it. Okay, so I think my garlic bread is good, so I'm gonna take my garlic bread out now. And I don't have a lot. I don't have any at all, but I'm gonna add the rest of this Parmesan cheese inside here. And that's gonna give it some more flavor. If you have some fresh Parmesan cheese, now that is fire. And I'm just gonna mix it in. And it smells so good. So when this meat gets fully done cooking, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and add my noodles in here and mix everything all together. All right, so now I'm mixing all of this inside. And boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. Okay, no, so I'm actually gonna cook it just a little bit more. I'm gonna let it sit, let the sauce soak all inside the noodles. And then after that, we're gonna be ready to eat. Serve it with some garlic bread. All right, y'all, so that is my Broke Dinner 101 episode 2. If you guys like this one and you guys want to see more, make sure you guys subscribe, like, hit that bell to get notified every time that I post a new video in one of these. And leave me a comment down below to tell me what dinner I should make next, because I'm here for it. How that girl be doing it?